Greenland, Panama, and Canada. Oh my. All three of these countries have been in the news recently, most notably because President-elect Trump has discussed all three countries in varying contexts. As far as Greenland goes, a lot of people are talking about what President Trump wants, while others discuss what it is Denmark wants, the King of Denmark. What do the Danes want? Well, what I'm interested in hearing is what Greenland wants. What do the Greenlanders want to accomplish? Do they want to remain in Denmark? Do they want to become independent? Or do they want to join the United States of America? To me, that is the first question that needs to be answered. What do the people of Greenland want? And hopefully in the near future, we're going to find out exactly what it is that they want. Of the three countries listed, Panama to me is the most cut and dried situation. President Trump discussing the Panama Canal, how instead of reverting to control by Panama, it's essentially been handed off operationally to China. And this is an unacceptable situation. It's an unacceptable security risk for not only the Western Hemisphere, but the United States of America. And of the three countries mentioned, Greenland, Panama, and Canada, I think this is probably the easiest solution available. I say easiest because it is fairly cut and dried. The United States is the one who built the Panama Canal. It not only paid for the construction of this canal, it also paid in sweat equity and, more importantly, blood equity. So of the three countries mentioned, of the three different situations that President Trump mentioned, I think this is going to be the most easily solved. The Panama Canal rightly belongs to the country who built it, and that is the United States of America. So I've got a good deal of faith that President Trump will do the right thing and he'll get it done fairly quickly, getting the Panama Canal back under the control of the U.S. And that leaves Canada as the third country of discussion these days. There's a lot of talk about making Canada the 51st state. I think that is a total non-starter, at least as a whole. And there are numerous reasons for this, one of which is there's a significant swath of the Canadian public who does not want to be part of the United States. Perhaps more importantly, the entirety of the country of Canada is much, much, much more progressive and liberal than the United States. And you can see this in the laws that they pass, in the political culture that they have. So transplanting the entire country of Canada into the United States, to me, is a non-starter. Now, having said that, there are certain provinces within Canada that would make a lot of sense as far as joining the United States in the future. Places like Alberta would be an excellent fit within the United States of America, if that's the route both areas want to go. But as far as transplanting the entirety of all 10 Canadian provinces directly into the United States, I don't think that's a good idea. I think the political cultures are wildly different and they would not make for a good merger, at least within the confines of the two countries we have right now. Having said that, though, I think it is possible to gather more territory from the country known as Canada, but in a little bit of a different way. So if the subject of Canadian annexation or Greenland annexation or even the Panama Canal interests you, I discuss all of these topics and more in my book, The New Way, on Amazon.com. In The New Way on Amazon.com, I discuss many of the topics that we're talking about today. Things like Canadian annexation, things like growing what is now known as the United States into a much larger territory in a much, much bigger and more effective political structure. So if geopolitical subjects like this are intriguing to you, I encourage you to check out The New Way on Amazon.com because there's a lot of this discussion in that book. This is Kevin Newsom saying God bless each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you later.